Oh, I'm coming.
And play all night. It's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between, I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me. Dragging to work looking so rough. My boss man tells me I gotta be tough. Just get on the job and get it done. It's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between, I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is a life for me. Tells me all the time that way of life will bring me down. I do my best to do things right, but it's a Southern fried life for me. I like my life Southern fried, from my breakfast to my baby at night. And all points in between, I play Southern fried and work Southern fried. I live, love, and laugh and worship Southern fried. Southern fried is the life for me.
Hello, everybody. He's got me up. Yep, there we are. I hope everyone's having a great Monday evening. Oh, I just woke up from a nap.
I'm trying to have a great evening, but Rumble is being a pain in my butt tonight. But that's okay. We got this. It just be a pain in the butt if it wants to. We'll just start it over. See if we care.
I thought I got it pulled up.
Huh? No, I'm there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
I'm there.
All right.
Huh?
I said, all right. Oh, yeah, Mom was like, Jenna, are you going to be on tonight? I'm like, yeah, is it almost 8 o'clock? She said, it's 10 till. I was like, okay.
Well, is she going to come in and say hi to us tonight?
I doubt it. She don't want to talk to you.
That's just because I know how to say Armucci. She might want to come in and talk to you.
She doesn't talk to me all day.
Oh, okay. How's the kitty cat doing? How's the kitty cat?
She's good. She's being kind of lazy today. Oops. She was laying with me, so I had to get her up and lay her in Mama's lap.
Yeah.
So she's tired of that cone being on. I took it off of her a little while so she'd get a break. And she does good, and then all of a sudden she starts doing that eye. Mama tries to stop her, and then I just go ahead and put it back on, and she's so pitiful.
Well, that's got to be hard for her to get used to as well. Poor kitty cat. And it was a big adjustment for Chuck too. But once they adjust, they're fine. It just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my Gmail here. I need to send myself a picture. And I'm trying to get to it. If I can send it to me, then I could send it to
Roxy hissing at everybody. Then you got Roxy hissing at everybody, especially her, thinking she's, hey, Barry, thinking she's some new cat or something. She's being ugly. So she jumped up in my lap earlier, and boy, she started. I'm like, stop! And I realized that she was down there in between my legs, and she finally jumped down, and she just hissing. I was like, Lord have mercy.
She don't get it. They're cats. They're cats. And they have all the cats. They have a hard time adjusting. You know, it's something different. You know,
Yep.
good cats can be a pain sometimes.
And Roxy's being a mama's girl, and that other one's supposed to be over there with her Grammy. So she's like, wait a minute. So
Why? Where is my send button at?
I don't know.
I don't either.
But today I got AT&T fiber optic wire internet.
Yeah. How's it doing?
As far as I can tell, fine.
Well, there you go.
They come by, I guess Saturday, maybe. And I talked to these two guys. And they tell me this and they told me that, and I was like, okay. So internet, TV, and just my phone would be $210, and that was what I was paying for cable and internet.
Okay.
My internet's just $15, and the guy said that he heard that there was a new thing going on, but and then he pulled it up, and I told him, I said, I don't know what, and he laughed. He said, it's $15, and he said, and it's $15 as long as you keep a mobile phone with them.
Oh, there you go.
I said, okay, and so I'm still waiting on my equipment for the TV. I'll have one little box and then one little stick thing, and I can actually take the little stick with me if I, to go anywhere and use it. So
okay, yeah, the stick, the fire stick thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see, what did Barry have to say? I had an outdoor cat that got an infection like that behind its eye, and it pushed the eye out. Yeah, they can do that if it gets really bad. It can push the eye out and stuff. A mama cat will clean a kitten and turn it around and look at the space that. Yeah, you just never know. At least mine, I don't know how in the world she got the ulcer. It's just crazy.
Y'all, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm uninterested. I'm doing a few things here real quick. It won't take me just a second. I'll have it done.
But so I'm hoping it works out. And I mean, I'd already done some changes with cable, and so my bill is gonna be already everywhere. And so I've already been on text talking with them and everything, and I've already sent back the modem, and so ain't no telling what's gonna happen. My bill's gonna look like.
Well, it's going to look high, no matter what.
Well, see, it looked high from last week. Well, when it was due the other day, it was like $469, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she did take off that $100, so it did drop it, and I paid $100 on it, but I haven't paid no more on it yet.
Barry, you're right. I did try that with mine on the triple antibiotic ointment. I did that with Chuck, and yeah, it worked out okay. So yeah, a little bit of triple antibiotic ointment on the outside of the eye. Not much, just a little bit. Sorry, my head's tender.
And then didn't put no stuff on it.
Yeah, I put stuff on it. It didn't help much though. It did not. Oh my goodness. It was it was stuff in there. And I'm gonna tell you, my head was not real happy with me.
What are you doing?
Come on. So we've talked about me going down to Panama City and my slurp gun. You know, and we've had some laughs about it. But just for the record, okay? Now I had to pull an out-of-state fishing license to do this. So, when you figure in the cost of the slurp gun and the cost of the out-of-state fishing license, I have not made my money back yet. Yeah, but I did catch. See if we can get him up there. Not that one. Where'd he go?
Him done it.
Well, there's one picture.
AT&T fiber optic, Barry. There's a fishy he caught with a slurp gun.
That's Blenny. And I've got another picture. I don't know where did it go to.
And Barry, it's for 1 gig too. And you just got to have a mobile service with them.
Now I've got another one. The Blennies are cute as snot anyway.
Oh my gosh, look. I don't need all you cats up here fighting.
There he is. He's peeking out from under a piece of coral. They're about 2 inches long, 2.5
Look
inches.
at it. He's so cute.
Blennies are cute and they're fun to watch. They dig holes and they get in holes and everything else, and they're in and out. And these guys are a wee bit traumatized right now, but
yes,
because but they'll eat better where they're at than they did in the ocean. So, my first 2 fish, if I were to go out and pay for them, they would cost me between $30 and $40 a piece, probably. So the gun's paid for itself, but I ain't paid for my saltwater fishing license yet. So either I'm gonna have to go do a lot of fishing, or I'm gonna have to catch more fish for the fish tank. So I tried to catch some of them other ones, but they was way too damn fast. I'll admit, my goodness, they were fast. I mean, fast. So, hey, let's talk about our things there.
Yes.
Let's do that real quick. Barry, keep on going there. We'll. Barry said he has AT&T now. We had Spectrum, and they kept going up. Yeah, those companies are bad about that.
Yeah, and I'm still supporting Patriot Mobile too. I'm switching Mama's phone over to it, so I will be, since they support us. So I did look at their plans too while we're visiting to talk about them, and I have to pay $25 for Mama's.
Yeah.
A month. But if you got 2 lines with them, it's $20 for that smallest plan. But
yeah.
But $25 is fine. There's no.
Yeah, and for all this work that they do and all the donations and stuff that they do, and the causes they support, I don't mind. Even if it costs me a little bit more, I don't mind. I mean,
yes.
And well, hey, we're talking about them. Let's put them up there.
Yes.
Hang on just a minute there. If you'll drop that ticker, I'll do this, and then I'll do this. And we'll put it right up there. There we go. Hey, Patriot Mobile. And look, they're right at the top. Every dollar you spend is a vote for the values that you believe in. And look, Patriot Mobile supports the small podcasters. They support Americans. They support pro-life. They support First, Fourth Amendment rights. They're pro-gun. I mean, they are out there. And they're a conservative group, the only Christian conservative mobile phone company in the nation. And I'm going to tell you, if you call them, there's a God bless you. They'll let you know if they can give you service. They operate through all three of the major cell towers. They're absolutely a great company. Not just provide good service, but a great company. And if you use the promo code Southern, you get your first month of service with them for free. Now, you still have to pay to hook it up and stuff like that, like you do with any phone. But you get your first month of service on us. And they're really easy to get a hold of. 972-PATRIOT or patriotmobile.com/Southern. We'll get you in touch with them. You can do it online or over the phone. They make it real easy. They have. Hey, Brother Jerry, how are you doing?
He's down there with my kin folks are in the Fort Walton Beach. Glad you checked in for a minute.
Yes, I was down in PC yesterday, sir, and I've got sunburn on my bald head. God bless you, brother. You have a good trip while you're down there. Thank you for popping in to say hi.
Enjoy them grandkids.
Absolutely. We've been keeping track, sir. Yeah, Patriot Mobile. If you're looking for a cell phone service, it's affordable. It supports what you believe in. Hit them up. I promise you. They support us. We support them. We believe in the same causes. I think every patriot out there should be using this. Yep, you can't see us yet, but you're fixing to. I'm fixing to drop that screen off. There you go. Jerry. Hey, Jerry. we was hiding behind that screen there. we were hitting one of our sponsors up there. We got to talk about them some too.
Yes.
So, are the grandkids running you ragged yet?
Fun. Fort Walton.
Yeah. Now, how did I do that?
They are.
What did he say?
They are. There you are. There you are. Yes, here we are. Yes.
We thought you were saying, yeah, they are running you ragged.
Yeah, I
bet they are.
I'm sure. But we'll go next to the Opus Clips. If y'all do podcasts or videos or anything and you need short reels done for you, Opus Clips does that for you. They will get your short reels out for TikTok, Facebook, whatever you need. It will go down. It'll take them for 15 seconds to a minute and a half. And then at minute and a half, you can cut it down yourself if you don't like all of it. But we use them. And actually, I had good intent to do it today. And I didn't get there because my schedule got messed up for the guy to come. He came earlier than expected, and I had to do some errands. So I didn't get to use the Opus Clips today like I needed to. But yeah, get on there and download your videos and check them out so they can get you some short reels.
And I'm sorry. I didn't pause today to turn around. I slept in. I was worn out from trip yesterday. I slept in, got up, had to start running, and I didn't slow down until just a little while ago.
That's okay. I worked this morning. But yeah, y'all go and check out our Opus Clips. They're on our social media pages. Just click on it, check them out, and it'll help you out while you're helping us. So we appreciate it. Yeah, I got up, worked, and then he called. Was like, "Hey, you home? I'm free. Whenever." And I said, "Well, I can be home about 10 o'clock." So he was here about 10:30, and it took him about 2 hours. So,
wow,
run lines and everything. So.
All right. Next, we'll talk about tunnels to towers. If you're out there and you want to contribute something that will help people, tunnels to towers is the way to go. Rob, check out our video from yesterday morning. Let me know what you think about the information in that message. I will do so, sir. Did we play that one out yesterday?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, I wasn't here. We may not. We'll check it, but yeah, I'll go through it. I certainly will. I ain't seen the information you put out that I didn't agree with yet, sir. not a bit. But yeah, if you can help and contribute to somebody, let's recommend Tunnels to Towers. They don't pay us anything to advertise for them, and we don't ask for anything. We're happy to do so. This company goes out and helps veterans and first responders that are critically injured, and they make their homes accessible. If they pass away, a lot of times they'll go in and pay off the mortgage so the family doesn't lose their home. And they provide these services at no cost, but they rely on contributions from people. So if you can help Tunnels to Towers, they're on our social media links, dogood.com, I think. But yeah, check them out. And our goal is to raise $1,000 for them this year. We haven't raised that much, but we've raised a little bit. But we would appreciate everybody that can contribute, if you would, even if it's just $1, we would appreciate it. Brother Jerry says, I preach on the most evil and dangerous woman in the scriptures. Wow. That wasn't Delilah, was it? Samson's wife, she cut his hair. Oh, I don't know. That's going to be interesting. Now you've piqued my interest, sir. I'm going to have to look at that. That's what I was going to do today. I was going to call Carol at Animal Rescue Alliance and let her know what we're doing. But I'll let you share that, but I'll talk about Animal Rescue Alliance, as I already talked about them. Y'all, Animal Rescue Alliance is the no-kill animal shelter for dogs and cats right here in Colquitt, Georgia, in between Colquitt and Donsieville on Highway 91. If you are able to help them in any way, be it through dog food, cleaning supplies, anything like that, or monetary contribution, please do so. This is one of our first partners we had in this podcasting, and we're still support them, and they're still a great company doing a great work. If you can support them in any way. Plus, if you're looking for a dog or a cat, go by there first. Check out your local animal rescue. Down here, that's ARA. And they come from all over the state, from Alabama, Georgia, Florida, to Animal Rescue Alliance. It's a great, great place. They're very reasonable on their prices. Your dog or cat will be spayed or neutered. They won't have any fleas and ticks. They treat them for that, ear mites, all that. They're all up to date on their shots. They're ready to go home. And they're looking for their forever home. They're safe while they're there, but they need a forever home. Go check out your local animal shelter, if you would, please.
Mm-hmm. And then I have Floyd Felines. And, like I said, it's kitten season, and we got to spay and neuter. So you just got to call around to find that low cost, because we have several around here. You may have to get on a wait list, but you can still get it done. Just hold them little females in and them little male cats in sometime until you can get it done, because we don't need no more little babies around. I see so many. Yeah. People are trying to give them away, or people have dropped them off, just whatever. They can't help it. They didn't ask to be born. So,
no. Brother Barry said, I had 3 pastors and 2 evangelists there, and neither one of them had ever heard of her.
Huh. I can't be Delilah then.
No.
So, yeah, y'all, let's check out Floyd Felines on Facebook. They do auctions usually once a month, once every 2 months. But I'm fixing to do a Pamper Chef fundraiser for them and for ARA. So I'll be the host for the one up here, and Rob will be the host for the one down there. I'll have links for the 2 different links for each one. And they get double donations in August. So that's when I'll cut it off. I will work on that tomorrow and get all that set up so we can start posting it on our page, so you can start looking around. Weddings are this time of year, weddings. So you can wedding gift, Flago, and everything.
And look, y'all, it's a fundraiser, but Pampered Chef has good prices, and the items they have a lot of times you can't find just anywhere. Pampered Chef's got some awesome products.
Yes, and they got warranties on them and stuff. So I mean, if something happens, all you got to do is just call and say, "Hey," and they replace it. And
Yeah,
so,
you can't
and I
hardly go
mean,
wrong with Pampered Chef.
I know we're doing a fundraiser, but they do have lots of stuff for $25 and under. So
Yeah,
if you can't afford a whole lot, that I
no,
mean, and it's like
we're
double donations for
yeah.
them. So
Look, we're not asking nobody to break themselves.
no,
We would never do that. If there's something in there that you feel like you could want, need, or use, and you can afford it, by all means, we would appreciate it. But we're not asking for anybody to do more than what they can. Okay?
yes,
Please take that to heart.
because I
Brother
mean,
Jerry, if you're still on here, I want to ask you a question. Have you heard about David? You've heard the story of David and Goliath, I know. But do you know the reason behind the 5 stones? Because, he picked up 5 smooth stones, but he only needed one. And I'll let that sit out there for a minute, see if he hears that and has time to answer.
mm,
Um, and I'm going to talk about this probably Wednesday night, but I'm going to put that out there for everybody. Why
Wednesday.
did David pick up 5 stones for one person? We're going to discuss this on Wednesday night. Why did David pick up 5 stones to take out Goliath? And y'all can study and research, and we will compare notes on Wednesday. It's a good story. It's a great lesson. So, what is going on over here on my room? Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody! We're so glad that everybody's tuned in tonight. We got a few
Yes.
people on there. If you would like, follow, subscribe, do us a. We would greatly appreciate it. Uh, you know, but it's Monday night. I'm worn out. Had a long day. Had a long day yesterday. Uh, but went to the doctor today, and apparently, according to my blood work, I'm going to live for another 100 years if
Mm.
I get my A1C down a little bit more. Well, imagine how good looking I'll be if I'm 150. I look this good at 55. It only took me 55 years to get here and look this good. You throw another 100 years on me, my goodness, man, Brad Pitt, you throw rocks at him. Uh,
Okay.
uh. But since I reset my fish tank, I got eggs like I knew I would. I got that cleared up. So my bacteria bed's getting set. I'm not having any further issues. Oh my gosh, my tank looks great.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'm about a month in, and I'm about ready to decide to set up a big tank for my backdrop in my studio here. And we can watch it grow. I'm going to set up a jetty tank from out of Florida. I'm going to catch all my fish off the jetty. And I'm going to try to do it with only fish that I catch, which ought to be fun. So I had so much fun down there yesterday. And I know you probably can't tell because I got the lights down. My head is all the same color, kind of, for a change. I got all these freckles up. But yeah, it's nice to sunburn. You can see the cut there on my arm. Now, I don't know if you can see my hands or not. Uh,
Yeah. A little
all the
swollen.
dinks, all the dinks and scratches and cuts on them. Oh my goodness! It was when we got there yesterday. Unlock me. Unlock me. Stupid thing gets a mind of its
Was it
own.
crowded yesterday?
it was a little bit crowded, and I do have something I want to bring up, but yeah, I got scratches and cuts on the back of my legs from the rocks. I banged my knee. My hands are all beat up. It was kind of rough when we first got there,
Yeah.
and as the tide went on out, it got a lot better. But there at first, man, it was rough. We had 3 and 4 foot swells at times, which is rough when you're in shallow water, which we were. We were in pretty shallow water yesterday. So yeah, that's no fun. That's a rough trip. But you go where the fish are, you know. So, but I have a question for y'all. All right, now down there in Florida, let me see. I took some pictures, and I'll post these pictures on Wednesday as well. I may post them tomorrow night, which we're going to do Bible study tomorrow night. Is the plan? It may change, and I'm so sorry about the Bible study, y'all. Uh, but people have lives, and Joe and Donna are going through another big change in their lives. They're moving back to Georgia. They're having to get their house sold in Texas. They're having to do this, do that. And they just got a lot going on, and they just couldn't make it tonight. You know, and that is fine. We perfectly understand that. Just bear with. We're not running a race on our Bible study. We're going to try to do it tomorrow night. And if we can't, we'll do it Wednesday or Thursday night or even Friday night because it's important to us to do it too. And it's important to them. But there's just some times in life where you have to take care of life, and they're an hour behind us, and they've got a lot of stuff going on. So we're going to pray for them and go from there. Uh, we have another. I have another prayer request tonight. A good friend of the family has been sick, and for the last 6 weeks, he's an older gentleman. He's been in Colquitt, and they just sent him to Dothan. And we're also going to pray for my cousin's grandfather. He's been slipping, and we're going to pray for him too. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we ask for you to keep both of those gentlemen in your prayers, uh, and keep Joe and Donna in your prayers. And let's remember Janice Kitten. It's okay to remember about the kitty cat. She's struggling.
Yeah.
She's used to having one eye. I remember what that was like with Chuck, and it's going to be interesting for a while. They don't understand what's happening. But I promise you, like with Chuck, he was already blind in that eye. And it sounds like that kitty, your kitty, may have been blind in that eye too. Was she
Um,
still able to see out of it?
I think she could, but you could see it was dark. It didn't have the white over it, but it
Yeah,
did. You could tell it was dark over it from the ulcer. So
yeah,
I don't know how much she could like see, but she kept it closed the biggest part of the time.
yeah. So sometimes you have to make tough decisions when you have pets. And this is one of them. And, she'll function just fine. Chuck functions just fine. So she'll be fine. Uh, oh, I got something else I got to send too. Oh my gosh. That cat is rotten. Let me just put it out there. Chuck is rotten. Absolutely rotten. Let me get that pulled up. Go ahead and talk stuff for a minute. Let me pull it up.
Okay. Well, y'all know if you're out here in an HOA, you walking your dogs, you got to get your poop up. I just seen somebody complain about it. Now what kills me? They make a post on our neighborhood thing about it. It even shows the picture of the poop. Now ain't that just nasty? Just nasty. It says, "You know who you are. We spoke." Well, if you don't spoke to the person, why you got to blast it out there? I mean, even
Oh
though you
my
didn't
goodness.
say who it was or anything, but still, I mean, you just that's just crazy. Slow,
Well,
but and then of course, we've had the AT&T guys walking around here. One's wearing a bright orange shirt, and one was wearing a bright green. Today, it was just the one guy. He's wearing a bright orange shirt. So somebody asked, "Who's the guy walking around on one of the other streets?" And somebody finally said it's AT&T. But But Lord have mercy. And the guy who installed the internet, he asked about them, and I said they were wearing AT&T badges because he said that AT&T had been hiring some third-party people, and there'd been a bunch of them like up in Calhoun and stuff. And I said, well, I guess these are actually AT&T guys, and I mean when they call customer service, they ask, are they wearing AT&T badges? So I guess that's how they're verifying when they have to give them a number and everything too. So I guess they were legit.
Well, I've got a video loading up, and as soon as it gets done, I'll play it for everybody.
Okay.
It's loading up to my email. There's no telling how long that'll take. Sorry. But if they're working for AT&T, even if it's third party, usually they are vetted. So I think they still have to be licensed and bonded, even as a third party. But, HOA is a bunch of knuckleheads. A bunch of nosy ass, self-serving, whatever. And they do it under the guise of helping the community. Helping the community.
Oh.
What?
Well, I don't think I showed you we finally got our sign. And it is like no bigger than our backdrop behind us, really. Got one on each side of the road. $5,000 for these signs. I don't think they put them at the other entrance on Billy Powell. But it's like, really? And I mean, everybody else was like, that's what our money paid for? They were like, oh, it looks so much better when we plant the trees and the shrubberies and everything else. I'm like, whatever. Even Tressa, because she know one of her realtors lives here in this subdivision, and she sent her the thing of it. And then Tressa said something, and she come by one day and she said, "Oh, I just saw your big old sign to the subdivision." And I was like, "Yeah, it's outrageous."
Well, you could always ask them, like send them, for what it's costing. Seems like it would be, I don't know, more.
Yeah. And then they got it roped off. Like when you go in, there's a divider for each side of like coming in and going. And they have crepe myrtles, which they're very pretty. And they have some shrubs at the fence. So there's been like this middle that didn't have nothing. So now they've got it like roped off and there's holes dug. So they're fixing to plant something there. So I don't know what they're going to plant there. And then, it flooded real bad coming in. If it rained, I mean, it was like a big old pool because it couldn't drain down. So this guy has been digging it out. And Saturday, he told me he needed behind my house, and I told him that was fine. Go right ahead. And then when he got through, he said, somehow I got to get back there and get that dirt that I pulled out. And I'm thinking like, and I didn't think like right then, but I'm thinking like, you ain't got to move that dirt. I mean, I don't care. It's way back there on, the end of my property that I'm never probably even going to like look at. Because it's the back of the fence and I got like whatever. And so today when he came by, because he didn't make it by Sunday, and I told him, I said, don't worry about that dirt. I said, because you're not going to be able to get your truck back there. And he said, yeah, it's not going to fit between the fences. I said, so just, leave it back there. And he said, well, I'll spread it out. And I said, that's fine. I said, but there's no sense in you trying to figure out how to get that dirt. I said, I don't care. So.
Wow. Okay. I got a video. Let's see if we can do this and get it up on screen. Where's it at? Where did my video go? Show. On today's episode of Orange Cats Doing Things. Chuck.
You're supposed to say orange and jobless.
Today's episode of Orange and Oh, that got his attention. On Orange and Jobless. Look at me, Chuck. Chuck, say hi to everybody. Oh, him just a sleepy little kitty cat.
Bless
Yes,
him.
he is. Oh, poor little thing. Oh, back to sleep. Little kitty cat. Yes, she'll be his. Oh, poor little thing. Oh, back to sleep.
You woke up that poor baby.
What are you doing? Episode.
Hey,
What?
did you hear about the B-52 that crashed?
Yes, I did. I was looking into some news for tonight.
All 8 crew members.
Huh?
All 8 crew members passed.
Gone. Yeah. Yeah, there's but did you hear, and for those of you who haven't heard, also, we did, and that's tragic. We do not, our hearts go out and prayers go out to the family members of these lost service members. That is horrible. You know, our hearts go out to you and our prayers. And that's another prayer we got to do tonight, too. We're going to have prayer time here in just a little bit. We did have our good friend Hakeem Jeffries jumping Donald Trump for his skyrocketing gas prices when he was reminded today, it's a totally different approach, from when we had gas prices under Biden than when we have them under Trump. It's just two sides. He's arguing off both sides of his face, like a lot of people do. And it's just disgusting. I don't, this is the main reason why I don't like politicians 90% of the time. Just don't. Because they do. They go off both sides of their face, but we do have a deal with Iran now. The Strait of Hormuz is open. Oil prices are already dropping. So this is going to be great, for gas and fuel prices anyway. We had a professor at one of these colleges. I can't remember his name. Where the professor actually told the father, the 2 teens that got killed, that had the stabbing, and one was white, one was black, and he got sentenced. And this professor was going in and saying that it was all the father's fault. It's disgusting. All right. Absolutely disgusting. This man, this father lost his son, and the kid got 35 years. And it is just.
Sunshine, what are you doing?
Why I don't care if you're white, black, green, yellow. If you commit murder, you can expect to go away to prison. Why is everybody so shocked when this man committed murder and he's going to prison. And now they're trying to make it racial. No. I don't see it.
Sorry, y'all.
And see, there's a lot of stories like this out there today, and a lot of them that are just horrifying to me. I mean, when you have these stories like this that are out there, and we talk about them on here, and I get up on my soapbox quite often. It is so exhausting at times and so disheartening that we have stuff like this going on. And it's a matter of people just being horrible. Horrible people. This man lost his son. This family lost a nephew or a brother. He had a twin brother too. This guy was taken away from all of that, from all these people. And the family is getting death threats from the other side, from the supporters of this guy.
Crazy.
The family is, because he killed their son or brother or nephew or whatever. They killed him. He was murdered. And so now they're giving him death threats because they sent the guy that did it to prison? Because of his skin. So that makes it okay. If he had killed the other guy and he went away to prison, y'all have been sending him death threats anyway. And it still would have been racial, no matter what. It's disgusting. Sick of it. Get over yourselves. We're not just white and black and tan and yellow, whatever. We are all Americans, and we need to be treated as such, and we need to be treated equally on both sides of the law. So when they get a guilty verdict for murder and they go away for 35 years, it could happen the same way on the other side. And you're saying, oh, no, whites are protected. No, we're not. I think the punishment fit the crime.
Mm-hmm.
He can get out in 35 years, and most of the times they do 2 for 1 or whatever on going to sentence. But, so they got in half that time. But he's got 15, 20 years to think about what he did and how that family is not going to have. They've lost a family member forever. If you're going to commit murder, expect to go to prison. My goodness. And quit making it about race. Everything, y'all just putting us down. Shut up. We're all Americans. Quit acting like we're not. And that's where divisiveness comes in. There was some politician out there that said, I can't remember where it was, because I saw the guy kind of did a double take podcast video on it. He said, we can't all go to Africa to help our people. And he was he was working for a government up in the Northeast somewhere. Your people ain't in Africa. You was born here. You're an American. Somebody, we can't all go to Africa to help our people. What the hell are you talking about? You've never been to Africa? What the hell? It's ridiculous. It's just anything to stir it up. We've all known people like this throughout our lives. Jenna.
Yes.
When you were in high school, did you know this clique of people that went around and caused trouble just to cause trouble? Just for trouble's sake?
Not really. Not back with us. Back then, no.
Okay.
there might have been one or two, maybe, but there, but they didn't. Not really. No, not really. No. I mean, I was
Um,
friends pretty much with everybody, so I
yeah.
hung out with a certain group, but I was friends still with everybody. So really, no, I don't really remember somebody going around just causing trouble for the heck of it.
I think I was probably the closest one to that in my high school, to be honest. Which I like stirring the pot, but you know what? I wasn't like that. It was more smart alecky, you know. But you have a lot of smart alecks out there, and I understand that. Still smart aleck at times, but where did this change? I know we've had some people like this all along. Okay, I know they exist. Uh, that are born this way or just have this feeling like this. And I understand that. But what I don't understand is where there's gotten to be so many
Why
of them.
is there shit on my desk?
Because somebody took a crap there.
Shoo, sunshine.
Uh,
Really?
did she poop on your desk?
There's a little poop, just a little poop, that come off of his little butt onto my desk.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Just starting shit. He probably clenched that little cat turd until he got right there on your desk and let it drop right there.
Be his butt is what I'm gonna do.
And that way he could express his feelings. Flago said, dropping dingleberries.
He did.
No, he carried it in there with his butt cheeks. I'm sure, Flago, he clenched and brought it in there to you and dropped it and went,
Nasty.
a gift.
Nasty.
Yeah, I brought you a gift. He brought you a gift. You just, let me ask you this. If you saw a little dung beetle out there rolling a little ball of crap up a hill, would you help him roll it to the top for half of it?
No.
You greedy ass.
Stop. Will you get off my desk before you drop more stuff? Don't sit on these papers. I gotta take these to Tressa tomorrow. She don't want dingleberries on the papers.
Now she knows there's been dingleberries on it. You're going to have to reprint those. Or she's going to be holding those papers like this. And giving you this look.
I can't reprint this. This is stuff that's been sent to me that I have to get her to overlook before I throw it away and make sure it's good.
Shh. I had you a way out. You didn't take it. Now she's going to know there's been cat poop on her papers.
She ain't even watching. She getting ready for bed.
She might tune in later and watch it. You never know. But yeah, there's people out there that love to stir it up. And it all comes down to divisiveness.
Yes, they do.
It's just causing divisiveness. And why? Flago says cats put their butthole on everything.
Yes.
Chuck doesn't put his butthole on everything. I hope.
They do.
Well, I know they stick their nose up other cats' butts to see what they've been eating.
Oh my gosh. Whiskers is the worst.
But it all comes down to divisiveness. And someone just deciding that what they think is more right than everybody else out there. And only their opinion matters. And once they decide it, then it's set in stone for them. And these are the kind of people that go out and send death threats to people that have lost a family member. They were saying there were no minorities on the jury, that it was all white, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, proven
I
wrong.
heard that.
And there was 3 non-whites on the jury and a total of 6 or 8 throughout the jury and the extra jurors. So that wasn't just white people. And they have touted that off, and mainstream media has just published that out and pushed it and shoveled it to where, like, if you say a lie enough, then it becomes the truth. And that is not the way that works, people. Got news for you. Just because you say it does not make it true or believable. Vlago says they ain't got cheeks, so wherever they sit, they kiss with their balloon knot. Balloon knot? Balloon knot. I've never quite heard it put that way. Well, he said it, not me.
I don't know. He said
Balloon knot. Balloon knot. I'm sitting on my balloon knot. We about 55 minutes in. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna fix me another cup of coffee. I'm gonna let Jen hold down the fort, and I'll be right back.
Say, okay.
All right. I'm gonna drop down. I will return.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me yawn. Excuse me. Oh. But there's another plane crash, too. They were carrying skydivers today. I think around the Atlanta area. I saw it on the news and I was half asleep. I think there was 8 on there, or 14. 8 or 14. I can't remember, but all of them got killed. So it's like, that's sad. So we've had lost military people, and we've lost, I just said it, skydivers. There we go. So prayers for them too. That's just awful. And I haven't seen much of anything else. There's somebody's got a bowl that's got fleas in it on Facebook. Oh, that poor kitty's got 2 different color eyes. There's the Blue Angels. They flew over the Big Lagoon State Park yesterday. I wish I'd be down at the beach when they flew over. That would be awesome. I think we got a pretty sunset here today. It looks like it. I can't see it. I'm looking out front instead of the back. But you can tell by the color of the sky what it's looking like. Oh my gosh, here's on the news. A woman was arrested for gluing her husband's butt cheeks together after she caught him cheating. Oh my gosh, really? That's a little crazy. So, what you think about that, Sunshine? Did you have a good day today, Flago? I was a little busy. I worked, come home, had new internet put in, then I had errands to run, and I come home, and then I took a nap, and here I am. And then I will get up from here and goodness. I'm wanting a Coca-Cola, so I may go to the store and get a Coke, or McDonald's, because they got good Coke. So I was trying not to drink one today, but I don't know. I may have to do it anyway. They already got music things on here. Here's a video game music for the intro. Let's see what it sounds like. I don't think I would use that for video game. What are you going to be playing with that? Then they got some background techno loop. Let's see what that sounds like. That's a little bit better. Sunshine says that's interrupting his sleep. Alright, sorry. But anyway, I'm going to talk back about the Pampered Chef fundraiser for Floyd Felines and Animal Rescue Group. Floyd Felines is up here in Northwest Georgia, and ARA is down there in Southwest Georgia. And like I said, I will host the one for here, and Rob will host the one from down there. And everybody that participates will have different links for both rescue groups. And with us hosting, we only get one thing for hosting. It's 60% off one item. So we will pick an item, and everybody for Floyd Felines group who participated will go in a drawing, and everybody for ARA's group that participated will go in a drawing for whatever item that we got with our 60% off. So we won't be getting anything from this. Everybody, they'll get the money from what was raised, and it'll be double donations. So hopefully we'll do good, and they'll get lots of money. And then everybody who did purchase something will go in a drawing and get a Pepper Chef item. So that will be awesome. They have some great stuff. When I first joined back up, one of the things, you got a free chopping twist and chop. And it's great. I already had it from buying it from a party already. So when I launched my party, whoever participated and stuff went to a drawing, and I did that to give away for the people who participated and everything. So you never know what item we will pick for you to go in the drawing for. So I hope, like I said, I will get those links done tomorrow and get them set up on the table. And if you do go to the table link, and there is a survey page, and it's only about 4 or 5 questions, don't take you long, but it will give you $5 off your purchase. I know it's not a lot, but hey, every $5 helps. So if you go in there, join the table, and then fill out that, then you'll get your $5 off thing and everything. And in that table, I will be putting like recipes, tips, games, and just communicating in there. But then there also will be the link where you click to go straight to ordering too. So whichever you want to do. But we'll just greatly appreciate if you help out to help out with them. No Flago, I don't have them yet. I've got to set everything up tomorrow. I haven't done it yet. I've got to go into the Pampered Chef consultant corner and do all that. So I will get that done tomorrow. And it'll go through August, because August is when they get the double donations, when I'll close the party out. close the fundraiser out, not party, but fundraiser out. So yeah, I think my Rob probably went and had a little smoker woker on me. I'll have to beat him, weed him. That's okay. My cell phone's gonna die on us. Let's see who we are going to raid tonight. Let me close mine off because there's not really much going on there. If I do have anybody on my Rumble page, thanks for being on there, but I'm fixing to shut mine down. So, yeah, there it went. Bye-bye. All right, let's see who we might raid tonight. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see who's all on here. Crazy dude to stay on, or Patriot Paul. Let's see. Did y'all hear about the UFC fighter that said Michael Obama is a man after he won? No, I did not, Flago. Huh. Okay. See, Jake didn't come in tonight and see us. But tomorrow night, hopefully, we will have the Bible study at 6 o'clock. If Joe and Donna are available. If not, we'll put it off for another night. But we will have trivia night at 8 o'clock. So I will be picking the trivia questions. And I was told I got to pick a little bit harder ones from the last time I did them. So I've got to work on that tomorrow too. Just picking trivia questions. So if y'all have excuse me, any suggestions of what kind of trivia y'all would like to do, you can drop them in the comments of Rumble here, because I see we have several people in there and we thank you. And or you could email us down there at sfpga2025@gmail.com, and I will look at it and see what kind of trivia y'all would like to do. The fight at the White House after he won said, "Moons, hell, Obama is a man. I'm a right American," when Joe Rogan gave him the mic. Huh. Yes, we've had fun with trivia night. So you got any certain kind of trivia you would like me to look up for tomorrow, Flago? I know it runs in with Half Pint Forge doing his Tinker Tuesday, but yeah. I said we could move it up, but if we do Bible study, it'd be 6 o'clock. So then we'll have to have a little break at 7. But we may try to start. We might can move it up to 7 o'clock on Tuesdays, so other people can join in before they start their streams at 8 or something. I think random trivia like you did last time worked pretty good. Okay, Rob did that one. He did the random trivia, but it did, and I actually knew some things too. So, and I had already looked up different trivia. I had some, and I told a couple of them, but yes, I will look up random trivia. That sounds good. A little bit of everything never hurts a thing. I may even buy a box of trivia questions to have. And then I can just use them, and then the ones we've used, we just put them in another box, and then we'll just keep out. Hey, Jay Henry, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. We're just talking about doing trivia tonight. So, Flago said I need to do a mixture of everything like Rob did last week. And I said, that sounds good. Yes, I know. So, like I said, though, next week we may try to start at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays for trivia night so people can get in before other shows start at 8 o'clock and go maybe 7 to 9. Because I can't hear you. You're still muted. There we go.
Okay.
And because I think Flago's kind of a moderator for Steve now.
Okay. A moderator.
A moderator, yeah.
You know, like a moderator. Is that the same thing as a moderator?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all
So,
excuse her. She's from Coosa.
So tomorrow, if we end up doing Bible study, we'll have to have a little break. So we'll have to do it at 8. But next Tuesday, we might just go ahead and start at 7, and you can come in before he starts.
Absolutely, and we'll get a good mix going, and we'll just mix up different topics and stuff like that. Y'all, last week, Cats and Bees tore y'all's butts up, and she's already gearing up for tomorrow night.
I told Flago that I may just buy like a box, like the trivia, like game thing, and buy the box, and then just have them and pick them out, and then the ones that we've done, and like I'd put them like in the drawer over here, and we just go through, on my night that I pick, and just
Well, I mean, they have Trivial Pursuit, stuff like that, where you can get extra cards and stuff like that too.
So, I mean, even though I did find some.
Yes, Flago, we are planning on making trivia a regular Tuesday night thing.
Yes.
And we're going to have our store up very soon. And once we get our store up, we're going to offer a prize monthly. We're going to keep track of the scores, and the monthly winner gets to pick a prize. And that won't be me or Jenna or Cats and Bees. It'll be somebody else. But Cats and Bees is still going to be in there.
Yeah, she's still going to tearing it up.
Yeah, she's still going to be tearing y'all out of frame. So, but yeah, we're going to make Tuesday night a regular trivia night. So, and I also think, I enjoy the trivia night. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Moving on up. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have our store going here shortly. My brother-in-law is going to be working me on some stuff. We're going to be making some upgrades for our intro. We're actually going to have a video intro before it's over with some good South Georgia views. May get Janet to make me some videos up there in Coosa. It may get Miss Elizabeth to make us videos over there in Cohutta. Get some Georgia views to go up there. Stuff like that. I did talk to her today, and I do believe she's going to be back here before long.
All right.
Yes. So, but yeah. Hey, Jay Henry, thank you for the comments. If y'all would, if you're out there and you're watching, throw a comment up for us. Just say hi to us. We'd appreciate it. But yeah, on Rumble there especially, we need a couple more comments. I think Jay Henry just got us one. We got to get, the ones that are on the content creator, we got to get 20 chatters a month. So, yeah, y'all advertise our trivia thing tomorrow night and tell everybody they're welcome to join in. So, and we will start at 7. How about that? Or yeah, we'll just go right on into it after the Bible study if we make it tomorrow night, and may need to move it till Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know. But I did have a thing for y'all. If y'all are out there, for something for y'all to think about, study on. In 1 Samuel 17, verse 40, it talks about David and Goliath. And David picked up 5 smooth stones. Why did David pick up 5 stones to face one Goliath? And I want y'all to think about that, research on it a little bit. And we're going to compare notes on Wednesday night, give you a chance to think about it. So, but yeah. Well, Flago, does Steve have a Thursday night show? Jenna? Is Steve on Thursday night?
This Tuesday. Thursday night, he's got his art festival.
Okay. Did you say he's not on Tuesday night either?
He's on Tuesday and Fridays. And then.
Well, would it be better, Flago, if we did our trivia on Thursday night instead of Tuesday night? We're flexible, see?
Yeah.
See how flexible I am? I think he's just Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, hey, why don't we aim for trivia for Thursday? We can still start at 7. I don't care. But why don't we aim for that on Thursday? Well, Thursday will be great. Okay. Well, let's just back up 10 and punt, and we'll do trivia on Thursday. That way, it'll be better for all you guys too, I hope. We don't want to take nobody away from Half Pine, and we want it to be good for everybody. So let's aim for Thursday. We might be able to even get him in there on Thursday. That would be awesome too. But yeah, we're looking to have a store up soon. So, like I said, I think trivia night's going to grow for y'all. I hope so. That'd be fun. Once we get our store up, we'll have one prize a month. Whoever wins out, and we should, be able to do that. We're not far from having a store out. I got a couple of adjustments I've got to make. I don't know how to do them all, but I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, we'll do that on Thursday nights, and it'll actually be a competition if we do that, and that way it can there can actually be some prizes involved. That would be awesome. You're right. So we'll do Thursday night trivia. That can be a thing.
I know we need to figure out how to do that because Sean and Gina, they do a wheel. Like when people do subscriptions, they have that wheel, and if somebody gives them money for rants, they have that wheel, and they spin it at the end of the month, and they get either a coffee cup or a hat, depending. And they have certain.
Well, we can do that too.
But I don't know how.
That out. Who's that does that?
Gina and Sean rally. What are they called? Let me see. Are they on yet?
Well, just get back with me after the show, and we'll send them a message and ask them. I ain't above going, help. I'm a dummy. I don't know how to do this computer stuff. I just know how to click buttons.
Yeah, they usually come on at 10 o'clock at night. So,
Whiskey Capitalist and Lights Camera Citation do that too. Okay. I think we're following most of them anyway already. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we'll get with them, see if we can get some help. That ain't no problem. I'm sure. And Steve probably knows how to do it too. We can get help. That's one of the things that I love about Rumble. If you don't know what's going on or how to do something, there's somebody out there that will tell you and help you out with it. So, and anytime that people ask me, I'm more than happy to help any way that I can if I know the answer. If I don't know the answer, I generally will try to find somebody that does. So, which we got to get with somebody to sit down with me on this blooming Rumbot. Anyway, it will just take some time with me.
I had mentioned it to Steve, and he was like, he'd help if he, could, but most of his help came from Googling it and everything. So
I've tried Googling it, and I
yeah,
can't follow half of their stuff there.
I told him we'd
So,
hire him to help us, but I think he's a little busy, so
no.
we may have to
Well,
hire.
Skip said he'll help where I can. Well,
Good.
we appreciate it. Now there was another story that
That's
came
so
out that I
nasty.
want to.
Nasty.
There was another story that came out today, and it's been out for a while now, and I do want to talk about it because you have people throwing the racial stuff out there. Well, if he was white, it would be different. If the guy that had done the killing been white, it'd be different, and such as that. Okay, and I call horse hockey up, man. Okay, I just do. But here's a story that kind of illustrates my point. Here a while back, there was this kid that killed his stepsister on board a Carnival cruise ship.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
All right. A judge found they were trying to get him bail. Okay, and the judge today found no release conditions could protect the community given the alleged first-degree murder and sexual abuse. They're not letting him out.
Good.
Uh, uh, as a reverse course, as a federal judge, uh, he had previously been allowed to remain out of jail in the custody of a family member under strict conditions. He was 16 years old when he allegedly killed Kepner. But on a June 10th order, U.S. Magistrate Judge Erwin G. Torres granted the government's motion to revoke that release after Hudson's case was transferred from juvenile proceedings to adult prosecution. The judge said the legal landscape changed once adult Hudson was moved to adult court. And the family, her parents were like, no. But, he found some family members that were willing to, let him stay with them. And, no, he had no business in this. He had no business out of jail.
No.
None. But, and they say, but he was a white guy. So, according to what people are saying with the divisive racist comments are that black people are treated differently. Bull crap. Bull crap. No. That was a white kid. And they didn't treat him any differently than they would have a black person. He was a danger. It's just, and
Quit.
this is the kind of stuff that's going on. And I'm going to tell y'all, we come on here night after night and we talk about these things. And I am almost to the point where, and I know that's big news. I know it's big stories, but I'm almost to the point to where, oh,
look at her.
Oh, she's gonna be.
No.
Where it's like, I don't like this comb. Oh
I
my
know.
goodness. That is just pitiful. Poor little thing. And then you had 6 people. One wearing masks and latex gloves and all this. Uh, in Florida, at the Margarita Hollywood Beach Resort, and there were 6 of them allegedly kidnapped 2 people and tortured them, demanding money and stuff like that.
What do you see?
You know, and this is not a resort. A resort.
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that comes on every single day. You know. Now, we do have some good news today with the deal with Iran. I haven't seen all the stuff behind it. I will look into that. We can discuss that. But a lot of this stuff, I just don't even care to even draw attention to it. I mean, if it's something like that, be careful, folks. If you're out at a resort or on vacation, be careful. That's just a public service message to me. But a lot of these stories are just break my heart. And it can kind of make you lose faith in the people around you. People are so full of hate and violence anymore. They have no regard for people.
Is that fair?
None. And it's heartbreaking to me. I can't, So if you notice a shift in our talking and stuff like that, that's why.
Where are you going?
Oh my goodness, she's after something. Look at her tail.
There's nothing up there. It's over here.
She's like, I don't like this comb, but I'm going to go find that. I don't know what that is, but I want it. I want it, Mama. I want
it. Girl.
I'm going to get it.
Oh.
Let me down. I'm going to go get it. I'm on the job.
I got all of them in here with me tonight for some reason.
Well, all right. So I'm going to do it step by step, and I will probably end up making a video for how I go about this for everybody out there. I am going to set up a tank here in the studio. And it's probably either going to be 100 or a 125. It's going to be a big tank. And I'm going to set it up saltwater. And I am going to stock it off the jetty in Panama City. And with live rock from fairly close to the jetty in Panama City. Close enough. I'll probably go down to Tampa to get it. So there's a place there that ethically does live rock. They actually rent space out in the ocean and they sink it. And they let it sit there for a few years and they go back and harvest it. They're damaging no reefs. They are providing ecological habitats for other fish and stuff to grow. And they rotate it so there's always room for fresh stuff to grow. It's actually a good way to keep your habitats going. And I kind of like it. It's really ethical and they're great people and I want to support them. So I will go there to get my live rock. And I'm going to try to get them to come on the show. I think that would be an awesome, if they can get us some footage of their dives and stuff, that would be amazing. Because they go down, they take these bags with them and they fill the bags up and then they crank them back up to the top. Yeah, that would be fun to watch and see what all kind of critters they see. Plus, whatever comes in on the live rock, you get to keep. And when I go down there, I'm going to go there and get it myself. I will pack them in coolers of water. So if there's like baby octopus or something like that, they don't have a chance of dying. And they wrap it in wet newspaper, but I would rather do it that way if I can. And that way I can just haul it back. So, Flago says, I think the wheelofnames.com will work just fine. Okay. Wheelofnames.com. Let me write that down. Wheel of
Yes.
Names.
Somehow I've got little octopus footage and things on my Facebook.
Oh, that's awesome, Flago.
Okay. What do you say now?
You said they have a streaming plugin.
Oh.
So,
But yeah, I would love if you got an octopus, a little octopus.
Look, octopuses are hard to keep.
Yeah.
And, y'all probably heard me talk about it. I used to have to OBS as a browser source. I don't use OBS. I've never used it. I've always used EVMux or StreamYard. I really like EVMux. Add. Can you add it to EV logo? But I used to have a fish store, and we would get octopuses occasionally in there. There's some bad things that can happen with octopus. Okay. I'm sure you could add it to any of them. Okay, that's cool. I will check into that then. But octopuses, when they spray their ink, there's a reason why fish run away from that. Okay, it's not just the discoloration of the water, the darkening of the water. It actually clogs their gills somewhat. So if one inks a tank, you've got a problem because your fish don't have anywhere to go to get away from it. Now your filters will take it out eventually, but are they going to take it out before your fish suffocate? That's one of the problems. But for the most part, octopuses very rarely will ink a tank. So the other problem is octopi are smart. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If they can get out of a tank, they'll do it. And they don't need a hole bigger than nothing to get out of it. You have to put a screen top in and tight. I mean tight, because they'll raise it up. You have to put a top on it that they cannot move. Then Flago, scary smart. Then you got to seal the baskets on your filters to the tube, because they'll pull them off and go up the tube. And you got to have room for the water to get out of the filter into the tank. Okay, so how are you going to do that? Because that leaves a gap there for the octopus to get out. And they're so dadgum smart. We put, just because we'd seen it on TV, we put a jar with a crab. We got an octopus eating crabs one time.
Mm-hmm.
We'd get little fiddler crabs, throw in there, and he'd eat them. We put one in a screw top jar, filled it up with water, put the crab in there, screwed the lid on. We didn't tighten it up real tight, but we screwed it on there and we set it in the tank. 45 minutes, he had that lid off. And you could see him over there. He got across, tried to get to the crab, couldn't get to the crab. And then he laid across the top of it. And then he figured out that it would move. And he eventually unscrewed that thing off there so he could get to that crab. They are scary, scary smart. And they have a memory. I found that out the hard way. We got one in, and it was a small one. His total circumference was about 6 to 8 inches. Zoom out further.
Mm-hmm.
Unlock me. But his total circumference was about 6 to 8 inches. So he wasn't huge, and his body wasn't that big. But we got him in, and we put him in a tank. And I put a sign up on the tank, octopus and price. And they punch fish just because they feel like it. Yeah, they do. But this little guy went to the back corner of the tank, grabbed him a shell, and hid right in the back corner of the tank. Well, this young couple came in and said, "Where's the octopus?" I said, "He's under that shell right back there." Well, we can't see him. We want to see him. So I went and got a feeding prong and reached back there and knocked that shell off of him. Tipped it off of him. And I want you to know that little sucker threw up 2 of his little tentacles, turned bright red, and very slowly swam across the tank. And he found a piece of coral there, and he went behind it. Well, that tickled them to death. They got to see the octopus. Every time after that, I went anywhere near that tank, he would throw them 2 tentacles up, turn bright red, and very slowly go across the tank and get to that coral and go. every time after that. He hated my guts after that. I took him out of his hide spot. Oh, other guys that worked there go feed him and all that stuff and let him play with them. Oh, it was just fine. He didn't care about that. Not me. He didn't want nothing to do with me. He didn't ever forget that I took his shell away. They are funny critters. You know, if I get one by accident off a live rock, that's fine. But they also have, you can get serpent stars, brittle stars, different types of crabs, you know, that you could put in a tank off of these. But whatever you get on there is yours. Bristle worms, they don't hurt a tank. They're not the prettiest thing to look at. They don't hurt nothing. But feather dusters, whatever's on the rock is yours. And it's pretty neat. It's a neat setup. I generally get two different kinds of rock. I get one that they call a base rock, and it doesn't have as much stuff on it. It's got bacteria and stuff, but you kind of set your tank with that. Then you mix in your more expensive pieces of rock around that. And eventually it spreads and covers it all. It just takes time, which is the fun part about this, is you're not running a race. You know, you're going for the aesthetics of it. So, and if y'all want, what?
There's a fire at the golf course at Collier Springs.
Oh, no. Yeah. I don't understand golf. How do you hit an egg that hard and not break it?
Yeah. Every time we go to Coosa Country Club for the meeting every other week.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to take a whole show one time and talk about the Coosa Country Club.
It's not even in Coosa either. It's in South Rome.
Nobody goes up the border of Country Club.
Hey, Coosa did have a club. It was the Craftsman's Club. It had, I think it was wasn't it the Craft? Yeah. They had a swim pool and everything.
Is your mama in there?
No, she's still in the living room.
Armucci.
But anyway, when we go to the Coosa Country Club, they have out front is where you practice hitting the balls. So they have the big net up so they won't hit your car when you're coming in, but there's the balls that line the road. So me and Mama count them. We look for them as we go down. It's like, there's a ball, there's a ball, there's a ball, there's a ball. Yeah.
Whose balls are they hitting?
Huh?
Whose balls are they hitting?
I don't know, but they all white.
That's racist. That is racist.
I told Mama, I said, I want to drive one of them golf carts around.
Yeah, you could do that job. You could be a golf cart driver, a professional golf cart driver. You'd be looking like Happy Gilmore out there, jumping around and everything else on the golf cart. I would too, but you know. So that's not a redneck thing. That's just a hick thing.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what, it's about 9:45.
Yep.
We got to pick out somebody to raid. Who we want to raid tonight? Let's see. Hey, and everybody that's given us a follow on Rumble here lately, thank y'all so much. We really do appreciate it. I got us a new one tonight.
All right.
Let's go and raid Fat Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Have you got him followed?
Nah.
He don't have too many folks on. Don't look like. He's got a few people on. Let's go hit Fat Steven Seagal. I have never rated this one before. I don't know exactly who he is. I've followed him probably from another channel. Probably gave me a follow, but I'm going to give him a shot here. I just like his name. It's Fat Steven Seagal. I mean, how can you not raid him? So if you're not on Rumble, we're sorry. We're gonna leave you now. If y'all have a good night, and if you're on Rumble, why not get on Rumble? It's the most awesome out there. So y'all need to check out Rumble anyway. So Jenna's gonna play some music. We're gonna turn off the other channels. And Rumble, y'all get ready. We're gonna go do a raid.
I wake every morning to the sun, grab something to eat and get out on the run. I'll work all day and play all night. It's a Southern Fried life for me. I like my life.